Hey guys, Damon here. This is going to be a my entry into Making Masterclass's 300 subscriber giveaway. He asked 3 questions. He wanted 3 questions, or one of 3 questions, and at least one shout out. The first question, I'm going to answer all 3 questions just because that's the way I am. But the first question was, what is your outdoor dream job, no matter what it is, if it has to do with outdoors? And in reality, I'm actually doing my dream job. I work from home, I guess you could say, but you know, I got my forge in my shed, and I build knives, and that's what I do. I build and refurbish knives. This is actually the next refurb. I found this at the secondhand store, and it is beat to shit. It looks like somebody hammered nails with the spine here, but I think it's got potential. I'm gonna fix it up, see what comes of it. The handle's good and tight. I need to clean it up and, you know, refinish it, but that's what I do. I refinish knives. You guys will be able to see this one when it's all fixed up nice. Refinish knives. I build knives. That's what I do for my dream job of the outdoor stuff. A lot of that is when I build I build a lot of hunting knives and some bushcraft knives, and then I go out in the woods here and I test them and I use them and see where my weaknesses is, where I need to improve, and stuff like that. And then Making Masterclass asks, what gun do you want for free? I think if I were to get any gun free, I would have to say actually I was thinking an AR, but I recently sold, well, not recently, here about a year ago, I sold my 270, and I love that gun and I miss it. So I think if I were to get a free gun, I would ask for it to be a 270. No matter, it doesn't matter to me what gun, whatever. I think I like the 270 caliber. I just like that cartridge. But and then the biggest fish ever caught. Actually, my dad, my brother, and I were camping. We camped for 4 days in out by Foster Bay, near Pierre, South Dakota. And in Foster Bay they have white bass. I guess they got paddlefish. I don't know. We found a paddlefish head, but anyways, they have carp out there and catfish. And the carp would go in the shallow water along the edges, and they'd get in them reeds and stuff, and we just go out there and club them with sticks instead of fishing for them. So that was some pretty big fish there. But then on the last day, in the morning we got up and we started fishing, and you didn't even have to have bait. You could just drop a hook, like a weighted hook with like a pink head on it, drop it off of the dock, pull it out, and you'd have one of those white bass. They were right there around the docks, and anything moved and they latched onto it. So that was pretty cool. We filled our quota in about a half an hour. I think there was like 25 fish each was the quota, but we filled that in about a half an hour. Then in the afternoon, right when everybody was getting ready to pack up camp, I threw my line in with a worm on it, a worm and a bobber actually, but the bobber was set way too high, and the worm, I guess, was on the bottom. But anyways, it started pulling, and I saw that bobber going out, so I reeled it in real quick, and I think I was probably about 12 or 13 years old at the time, but I was so happy because I hadn't caught anything off of worms yet, and I started reeling it in, and I get it up there. It fought for a long time, and I'm fighting this thing. I'm going up and down the shore trying to get it worked in, and I get it right up to the bank, and I'm actually kind of dragging it because I'm far away from the bank, and I'm dragging it up on the out of the water, and it was a catfish, and the head on that thing, I swear, was at least 8 inches wide. I mean, it was the biggest catfish head I've ever seen, that I've ever caught. And I can't remember what the poundage was on it, but you know, I mean, it was a big stinking fish with that big old wide catfish head on it. And we ended up frying it that night after we packed up camp. We got Dad had some batter, so some batter mix, and we mixed up the batter and had some deep fried catfish. But that was the biggest fish I'd ever caught, and I was pretty stoked about that. And then at least one shout out you asked for. I'm actually going to shout out Ramble96. I'll put the link in the description. He's a younger guy that's started building knives, and I really admire that. Anybody building knives, I just admire that. Of course that's what I do. He's starting out here. I guess he started out a new channel, but he's doing pretty good, doing some reviews, stuff like that. So but I'll put a link in the description, and that's what it is. But congrats on your viewers. I know you got a bunch more than 300 now, but congrats on that, and we'll see you guys later.